Ah, yeah, we up in the building already. Early in the morning, man. Early today, man. Because I'm so excited about the things that went down last night. I'm also a little bit upset about some things that happened last night. You know what I'm saying? But welcome to another edition of Counter Local TV, being brought to you by CO Management, DV Tracksuits. Big shout out to the mighty LDBC. I see Crush the Legend in the building. Joe Townsend, the ice cream man. Frontline, K Rod. Hey, man, listen, man, I ain't got the board on here, man, like I had on my other setup, Joe Townsend, so I ain't got the buttons to press or anything like that, man. But before we get to the Mason situation, man, I like to say how disappointed I am about, and I say disappointed because that's what it is. I'm disappointed in the way Keyshawn Davis and his family reacted yesterday in a loss. You know what I'm saying? In a loss that they weren't even fighting. You know what I'm saying? Kelvin was not the one who went over there and did anything. You know what I'm saying? It was Keon and Keyshawn that went over there, man. Now, that's signs of a sore loser, man. You know what I'm saying? It's signs of a sore loser and immaturity. Immaturity because you're in a position to have generational wealth for your family, and this is what you do with it. This is what you do with it. You know you're going to get suspended. I'm pretty sure that's going to come down. You might even get fined, right? And on top of that, a lot of people are not going to want to do business with you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say F them, crush, you know, because I mean, this is the thing with me, man. I'm a little bit different, man. Yes, what they did was stupid. Yes, what they did was uncalled for. Yes, what they did ruined potential paydays in the future. Uh he went 3 steps backwards instead of going forward. And all of that, he gets crucified for it. Missing weight by 4.5 pounds. You know, all that he gets crucified for. But I always look at him like, man, he's a young dude. Everybody should be able to redeem themselves at some point. And this is where I maybe draw the line on how I am with situational things, right? If if it was something to do with racism, that's when I don't forgive them, right? I don't forgive that. Make sure I got this thing right. I don't forgive that. But when it's something like this that you're acting out and you know you can't let go of the streets, or so to say. I don't even know if he's from the streets, but you know, I know they grew up without a father, so that's probably played a lot of it probably played a big role on why they can't conduct themselves. You know, they didn't have the proper upbringing and stuff like that. So I do know that there's room for them to redeem themselves, and I'm gonna leave that door open. Everybody else that wants to say F them, I'm cool with that. That shows me what I've been thinking about him. He ain't built like that. Can't wait to see that chin get touched. And yeah, I mean that's part of it too. Um, and I said this yesterday, Crush the Legend, that by him missing weight, I had no idea why he was even talking shit to Abdullah Mason because it was all cap. You can't you normally know you're not gonna make weight when you're talking garbage to Abdullah Mason next to you and you're not even fighting him. But you're trying to threaten like you want to fight him next, but you knew you weren't going to fight him next because you knew you weren't making weight. You know, as a fighter, when you can't make weight, you know a day before. So he knew that. And that's why I called cap on that. And yes, I'm being a little rough on him, but I just still leave that door open for people to redeem themselves, man. Because none of us are perfect. You know, as long as it ain't, like I said, as long as it ain't a racial rant and or anything that's real. I don't want to get into that kind of stuff on YouTube, but you know the other kind of things that people do that I wouldn't leave to open for redemption. You know what I'm saying? Keyshawn is a insecure degenerate. He just shows lack of manhood to be mature. Well, he ruined a lot of paydays for himself in the future, man, for sure, man. Uh, and I mean, everybody's been saying it. We said it yesterday. The general said it this morning, and a bunch of other of us have said it that his next fight should be Frank Martin. He should try to make a fight with Frank Martin now, and he can't say that he's got the upper hand in this no more because he put himself in a situation where he doesn't control anything no more. Promoters are looking at him like they don't trust him now. I know. Are we gonna book this main event and have to worry about if you're going to miss weight or not? You know what I'm saying? Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, man. But yeah, you don't know. You don't know. You're going unsure. You're going unsure when you do business with Keyshawn Davis at this moment, man. That's what that tells me, man. You're doing a lot of hoping and praying that everything goes well with him. I had to move that off my bed, man. That shit was bothering me, man. Looking at it on my screen, man. This is like my man cave and shit. So I got my little bed back there and shit like that, and the big screen above me in case, like on fight nights and stuff like that. I'll just lay there and watch the fights there, man. Otherwise, of course, I go to the main bedroom and shit like that, man. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna read it. Man, I grew up without a father. That's starting to be an excuse for them dudes. They are men, father or no father. They have to be men for themselves. I agree with you, Crush. I agree with you on that. But everybody's not as strong minded as you. You know, some people it affects it different than others. And I'm only speaking, from seeing others who didn't have fathers. Some of them became stronger because of it, and some of them folded because of it. It's all a mindset and how strong minded somebody is. Uh, and that's really what it boils down to, man. If he was planning on moving up, he played his cards wrong. He should have made weight at 35. Well, he shouldn't even took the fight front line. I'll go further than that. I'll go further than that. He shouldn't have even signed the fight with De Los Santos. He should have just petitioned from the beginning to be the mandatory at 140 for T.O. and not even have to worry about the weight. This is just the wrong way to do it. He took 1,000 steps backwards, man. I said the same thing with Shakur. Shakur should have took that fight where he missed weight and lost the title on the scales. If you know you can't make weight, don't sign for a fight and just use your leverage to petition for the next weight division. You shouldn't even took the fight at all. Now, Crush, although I agree with you, I hope you understand what I'm coming from when I say some people handle not having a father different than others, man. It's still not an excuse. I'm not saying it's an excuse, Crush. It's still not an excuse. People around you, you got a whole team around you. You got brothers around you. You got trainers like Bomac around you. You got people like Bud Crawford around you, man. Somebody has to grab y'all by the neck and be like, yo, this ain't how we do business, bro. So I'm gonna blame the circle too, because they should have pulled him to the side a long time ago and been taught this young man a little bit better than that. If you become failure because of a lack of a dad, you deserve all the means of punishment and disrespect for your level of behavior. Listen, man, uh, I don't know what's gonna happen to him with Top Rank because Top Rank is very strict, as y'all know. Y'all remember Elvis Rodriguez? He had one bad outing and uh, um, Top Rank cut him. I can remember a couple of other fighters back in the days that get cut quick off of any little thing. I believe this is one of those situations where I believe Bob Arum is going to part ways with Keyshawn. I really believe that, man. Because this shit was like very inexcusable, man. And the weird part about it is the other stuff, the narrative that I'm looking at online, where people are saying, "Oh man, Albright is a snitch, man. Why is he doing interviews telling them he got jumped? First of all, what's going on, TD Sports Talk? First of all, this is a boxing event. He's a professional fighter. He's not a gang member. He's not a street guy. He's telling you what happened, and there's video footage of it. People saw the video anyway. How do y'all so quick to tell somebody that they're a snitch? How does that work? In what world can that be considered snitching? That makes no sense to me. Something happens to you at a venue of that type of magnitude, a sold out stadium, right? Where police were involved and there was a crowd out there in the hallway when that shit happened. It ain't like what was he saying? He's telling you nothing different than what you saw on video. I don't get people like that, bro. Like, what? I've been raised by a strict dad, a military family, but I'm not perfect with my mentality. But I try to be respectful when people earn my respect. Until you cross the line with me, it's over from there, man. Key ain't worried. He leaning on Turkey. Unfortunately, I don't think he's gonna be able to lean on Turkey too much. To be honest with you, I think a lot of people are putting too much trust in Turkey, man. And yes, I get it. I get both sides of the argument with Turkey. Y'all know my stance on it. I'm not gonna go deep into that again. You know, y'all know I don't too much care for him, but I see the good and the bad. See, I see the good, the bad, and the ugly. A lot of people just want to see the good and not the bad and not the ugly. Some people want to see the ugly and not the good and the bad. You know, and you can mix that around in any kind of way you want to and put it in a big pot of gumbo. So I see all sides of it. But I'm still on the stance that I don't trust him, and I'm not putting all my eggs in that basket. I got trust issues with that, man. I don't think he's great for boxing. I don't think he's the savior of boxing. That's all. He's just another part, a percentage of boxing right now. That's what he is. He's a contributor to the sport of boxing in his own funny little way. So, but no, man, I have no idea what the hell. Oh shit. Okay, that's frontline talking loose shit and stuff like that, man. Listen, man, and the other thing, prize fighter, what's good with you, man? Hey, look, man, that's prize fighter, man. Hang on, bro. Hang on, man. Hang on, man. I'm gonna drop a link, man, but this link is in case prize fighter, want to come up here for a few minutes and shit. See, prize fighter makes the show over at BVO. For those of y'all don't know, man, prize fighter is really the MVP of the BVO channel, man. You know what I'm saying? Without prize fighter, that's that's the man right there, man, with the master plan over there. He the one who got the most sense talking over there. But there was some stuff being talked about, right? And of course there's a lot of truth to it, right? When Keyshawn missed weight, the Abdullah's team was contacted and wanted to know if they would be willing to replace Keyshawn and face De Los Santos for the title. Abdullah Mason's father declined, and I am happy he declined because although I do believe Abdullah Mason is the truth, I do believe Abdullah Mason is ready, and I do believe Abdullah Mason would have beat Edwin De Los Santos. It would have been the wrong move to take that fight at that short of a notice, 1 day notice. And I don't want to hear this like, yeah, he was already training, he's already did his full training camp and all that. Yeah, but he was preparing for a Nakatilia, not an Edwin De Los Santos. And we can all say, 99.9% of us would say Abdullah was going to win that fight. But it wasn't worth the risk at that moment when you've already prepared for a whole different style of fight. I think it was a very smart move on the part of Abdullah's father to decline that, go on with the Nakatilia fight, and then now that could be a possible next fight. And speaking of that Nakatilia fight, man, this is why I'm so high on Abdullah Mason, man. This is why I say he's ready. This is why I say he the truth. This is why I say he the face of 135 right now. Did you see the way he stepped to Nakatilia like nobody ever stepped to that man like that? Nobody. I like Shakur Stevenson a lot, but he boxed on the outside and stayed away. Abdullah stepped to him educated pressure. And this is why I was arguing with my boy Pittsburgh Big Dog yesterday, man. I'm like, bro, where are you seeing that Abdullah's get his too much? Where? Did you see the defense? Did you see them? Bro, every time he comes out to fight, he improves more and more and more, bro. He kept coming in, guard up, wasn't getting touched, was swimming without getting wet, breaking the Catilia down little by little, bro. And I saw this on his previous fight as well, which was I was puzzled why people are saying he gets hit too much and he ain't ready. I'm thinking to myself, are they watching the same film I'm watching? Because, yo, this dude is it. He's got it. He's ready right now. I don't understand the people. I don't understand the people that keep saying he needs a few more fights. He needs this. He needs that. And it be the same people. It be the same people. Oh, he need to step up his competition. Oh, he needs to, get better opponents. Well, bro, which way is it, dog? Is he ready or is he not ready? What the fuck do y'all want? Don't tell me he ain't ready, but then tell me he needs to fight better competition. That makes no sense. You're contradicting yourself. Contradiction. And what are we like? Were we supposed to be protecting fighters now? The man is ranked number 2. He is a contender. A contender. He's a professional boxer. You either an amateur or a pro. Amateur or a pro. You a pro, dog. And when they asked him about it, say, hell, how old was Tyson when he got a title shot? Why can't I get a title shot? Why not? Why is it too early? Huh? Were we saying Tyson was too young back then? You know what I'm saying? Were we saying that? What are y'all worried about? That he's going to beat your favorite? That's what it is. Y'all worried that he's going to beat your favorite. Can't be nothing else. You can't possibly have you can't fear for Abdullah, can you? Because Abdullah's his own man. Oh, I'm scared for Abdullah in this fight. I'm scared for Abdullah in that fight. But that's some weak ass talk right there, bro. Weak ass talk, man. He's ranked number 2 last I checked. I don't know, man. I don't know what else. This generation is weird to me, bro. This generation is weird to me, man. We had people, man, that fought for titles at 17, 18 years old back in the day. We had Tyson at 20 or 21, whatever it was. Like, y'all give Lomachenko a pass for, fighting for a title on his second or third fight. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. He got more fights than Keyshawn on his record. And Keyshawn was a champion. Y'all didn't think Keyshawn was ready to fight for a title, and he won a title. He blew it, but he did win it. Let me say that again. He did blow it by missing weight this go around and doing all that extra activity, when his brother lost. But he did do it. And a lot of people, oh, he ain't ready yet. Don't send him over there yet. He ain't ready yet. All of a sudden, when there's somebody like an Abdullah Mason, who I believe is the face of 135, and I believe he's the next big superstar, all of a sudden he ain't ready. He needs a few more fights. Nope. He's ready right now. He was ready. He was ready to fight before. He was ready to fight before the fight before, in my opinion. And I don't think anybody at 135 beats him. Nobody. Nobody. I said it. I think he stops Tank Davis. Yeah. Why do I say that? Because I think he could put back Tank Davis on his back foot. Similar to what Roach did the first time. He had him on his back foot and stayed in front of him. The difference is, the difference is Abdullah could crack. Abdullah can crack. I think Abdullah beat Shakur Stevenson too. Just so y'all don't think that I'm picking on one fighter. And Shakur was like one of my favorites of all time. I'm like, yo, Shakur, Shakur, Shakur. He loses to Abdullah Mason, bro. He does. Bro, I don't get caught up too much like that to where I can't tell you what I feel is to be the truth. Of course, we're not gonna know until they fight, but that's how I feel. Abdullah Mason over the field. See, here we go. There we go. Crush the legend, man. The link is in the chat, bro. Don't do that. How is he not ready? I want to know how is he not ready. I would like somebody to come up here and tell me how Abdullah Mason is not ready. I'm waiting on it. Somebody gonna have to tell me how he is not ready. And it better be a hell of an argument. It better be one hell of an argument. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, you agree with me. You agree with me, man. Hey, I thought, listen, bro. Listen, bro. I thought you was going. I thought you was going against the grain, bro. I thought you was going against the grain for a minute there, man. Oh, he's agreeing with me, man. Look, stop it, TD Sports Talk. Don't don't save Crush the Legend. Crush the Legend. No, he really wanted to say something different, but he said, "Nah, I'm just gonna." Yeah, what's going on, K Rod? He forgot the
Hello.
question mark. Yeah, what's going on, man?
Hey, how's it going?
Man, I'm doing
Yeah,
good, man. I thought I was gonna have me a good little, back and forth with Crush, but Crush agreed with me, so shit. That fun went out that window right there that I got. It went out that window, man. But what's on your mind, bro?
yeah. Talk about this whole situation. I think a lot of these weirdos that try to say Abdullah Mason's not ready. I think that just shows like a sign of fear. I well, personally with me, I've said Abdullah Mason has been ready because I think it's time for him to level up his competition, and I wanted to see a much stronger opponent comparable to Jeremiah Nakafila. And I think Abdullah Mason, he can beat anybody in the top 10 or top five. So I've said for quite a while that, hey, how about he can get like a fight with any of the top tiers? It doesn't matter who that person is, but a lot of these people that try to deny that to say, oh, he's not ready. He needs like 2 3 years more worth of experience. I just find that crap to just be like a cowardice thing to say, Like it's the same thing with Xander Zayas, where people say he needs to wait 2 3 years to become a champion, and I'm like no, this is what you're in it for, right? Like you're supposed to become like a world champion, right? So it's like you should be doing that in the sport of boxing. Like, I mean, I would have done it back
Or
in
you
wrestling.
you found a way to put Xander Zayas in here, did
No, 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 no. I was using Xander as a good example. No, 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 no. Like I wasn't. No, 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 no. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, you good, you good, man. It's funny to me though, but go ahead, man.
Yeah, 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 yeah. All I'm saying is that I just want to see boxing be set to a degree where if I like my fighter, I want my fighter to be a world champion no matter what the age is. So I believe Abdullah Mason is ready and just give him all the top tiers. I think he can easily give you the toughest fight for any fighter that you put him in there with.
Yeah, what's going on, Dirt Gang, man? Look, man, I texted I texted Rodney Rice this morning, man. I'm gonna wait on him to wake up and give me a answer back. Rodney Rice, for those of y'all don't know, man, is a person I've done business with before. You know, I've sent him fighters for his promotional company and stuff like that. He is the owner of RDR. He's the one who is technically Albright's promoter. So I'm definitely gonna reach out to him and try to get him on here, man, and shit like that, man. I should have just called him, but it was early in the morning and shit like that. So yeah, I know all these people, man. I'm gonna reach out. I should have did it last night, man, to try to get something ready for the day, but I didn't. So I just dropped him a text, and whenever he's ready to, ready, whenever he wakes up and responds or calls me back, man, I'll set something up like that, man. But yeah, man, I mean, shit. I thought that Albright man did a good thing last night, man. And I just I don't understand what I hate, man, with him, man. When they interviewed him and asked him about what happened and shit like that, it's like, bro, what's he supposed to say? He's not a gang member, like he's not on living on no street code or no shit like that. What is there like? The video was gonna come out anyway, like it did. What was he supposed to say, K Rod? Was he supposed to just keep his mouth shut or what?
I was expecting to hear Albrecht to be as furious and defensive to hold his case. I think if anything, if that happened to me, I would have wanted to press charges and get Keyshawn Davis and his brother prosecuted because yeah, doing stuff like that can really lead to some violent repercussions.
And my whole thing is, man, that could have went left really bad. It could have ruined Albright's career because you don't know how a tussle like that is going to end up. You don't know how far it's going to go, and you don't know what could possibly happen in that, man. So that's why I think it should be taken super serious and shit, man. And we got Crush the Legend in the building. He about to cuss me out, but that's all right.
What up, Kano, man? It's easy Sunday morning, man. I'm gonna let you live today. I'll cuss you out one day this week.
Okay,
But I'm gonna let
fair
you
enough. Fair enough.
live
Fair
today.
enough.
But what I was saying in my statement was I was saying that he is ready because
Mhm.
they say he's not ready. So the point that I was making in my statement in my chat was he got more fights than this man. So how he's not ready? And he actually has more fights than Keyshawn Davis. So y'all make no mother effing sense. What are y'all talking about? He has
Mhm.
more fights than this man. Okay, Keyshawn's has more rounds, but he has more fights than this man. He's been gradually getting tested the right way. Keyshawn Davis has been fast track and manufactured. He ain't been tested yet. What the freak is y'all talking about? He has
Mhm.
not yet. He's a prospect that got a motherfucking belt. What are y'all talking about? Yeah, I said it. He's a prospect that wound up getting a damn belt. And you know what? That prospect character showed yesterday. This guy's
Yes.
supposed to be all this and all that. And then he comes in damn near 5 pounds overweight. Y'all kill other people, but I ain't gonna say the names because I ain't got to do it. Y'all destroy other people when that happened. And guess what? Out of the most notable got names this year, so far in the last year, he came in overweight more than everybody. More than Tank, more than Benavidez and everybody else. Now let's talk some goddamn boxing or get off of Kano's goddamn panel.
Facts,
Get
man.
up on
Facts,
down
man.
here. Get up, go somewhere else with the nonsense. We talking boxing.
Hmm.
And I do agree with him. I ain't got nobody beating him at 135. He's the new real deal at there. And I'm talking boxing. I don't give a fuck. I
Now,
think he would
Crush.
beat Tank. I think he would beat Tank. Ain't nobody got to say it for me. I'm saying it right the fuck now. And I've always been straight up and down with this boxing talk. Never been biased unless it's on facts. And I
Now,
agree with Kano. I got this man beating him. Who want to talk about it?
now, Crush. You was a witness, right? Who was my favorite fighter at 135 for all these years?
Tank
Shakur Stevenson.
until Shakur came, yeah, and that's his guy. That's his favorite fight out of all fighters. It's Shakur
And
Stevenson. I know it.
and I got Abdullah beating them both. That
Yep.
should tell you something right there. That should tell you something right there. And
Yeah.
I love Tank and Shakur. I do. I just don't see him beating him.
Look,
I
I
don't think
said something.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with saying that.
I said these guys, if they fuck around, and I said this a few times. I said these guys keep fucking around and not, not fighting each other and all that. It's always another monster that's coming up that's gonna be the one that beat all the asses. This is boxing. It always happened. It
And
always
you
happened. It was Oscar, then it was Floyd. We can go down the line way back into the damn 70s.
and you know
And
what that
this is
tells me?
nothing different.
And you know what that proves though, Crush? That these people ducking each other was stupid because now you're giving
Yep.
this young guy, young bull, a chance to come up there and crash the whole party down. Y'all should have been mixed it up by now. Instead,
Yep.
this young bull about to come in here and take all your he gonna take all your dinner. You gonna take your dinner. This is the
Fact.
importance of people fighting each other, man. Mix it up. Don't wait. Why y'all waiting for? What you waiting for? Are you waiting for this to happen? Like Crush said, there's always somebody coming up. That's what you're gonna wait on, man. When y'all could have been mixed it up.
And he gonna whoop all y'all asses. Y'all ain't gonna fight each other, but y'all gonna be like, oh yeah, we gonna fight him. He's not. Yeah, he gonna whoop their asses. I said it right here on Kano, and I will repeatedly say it. He's the guy to beat for 140 on down. Now, who wanna talk about it? Tank, a Roach, all the asses would get beat by Abdullah Mason, in my honest opinion, and I'm not gonna change that.
Man, Abdullah Mason beats them all. I'm telling you, man. I think he stops Tank. I don't know if he stops Shakur, but I think he beats him. I think he beats him too, man. It's my opinion, man. And when people, well, how do you see that? How do you see the Tank one? I'm like, all I gotta do is look at the first Roach fight. That's all I gotta look at. I believe Abdullah is more capable of being more effective with that style that Roche used against Tank. I believe Abdullah could do that times 10. Plus, he's got that power that Roche don't got. And this is why I say I believe he stops Tank Davis. And I don't care if anybody agrees with it, anybody likes it, anybody hates it. If they want to drug test me, I don't give a fuck. It's my belief, and that's what I believe. That's what I believe. Abdullah has officially become my favorite fighter. Nobody beats him outside of Shakur, and I think Shakur loses to him too. Although I think that's going to be the tougher fight for him because of the style, not because Shakur could crack or anything. It's just because of the styles. The style mesh up would make it real difficult to be like because they could both box their ass off, Crush. I think that'll make it a very entertaining chess match until it ain't, if you know what I'm
I
saying.
call it I call it the mystery of chess boxing, and I ain't talking kung fu. I agree with you, Kano.
Mm.
Into it's not chess anymore. Into it's no mystery in a chess box on a board. Yes, I agree with you 100%. That dude, I call him the Dream Snatcher. D3 came up with that name, and he is the Dream Snatcher, man. And he's gonna come up there and shatter all these dreams like Big Pun, the Dream Shatterer, slash the Dream Snatcher. So y'all keep playing around. Somebody gonna come up and whoop all the asses, and it's coming to fruition. I've been saying it, and here it is. Now let's see what they do, cause they ain't
Man,
got too much more to. They ain't got too much more to grow. Them guys ain't got too much more to grow and develop. They don't. They at
they
they
should have.
peak. They go only tweak a little bit. This man got. Oh, and he's developing every time he comes out. The defense has gotten better since the 2 flash knockdowns. Let's talk about it. The defense has gotten better. This man is improving every single fight. He's sewing up a fucking hole. Pay attention. I
I
ain't got
said
nothing else
this.
to say, Kano.
I said that a couple months ago. I don't know if you saw the video when I was
Yeah.
replying to Quiet Hype. I'm like, bro, that fight that he got dropped twice, he definitely learned from that shit. Yeah, and if people are not seeing it, they're blind. Frontline says question would be if he gets caught, how he'll recover from a tank punch. It's boxing, bro. It's boxing. If it happens, it happens.
Yeah,
What can
and we
you
can
know
say
what I'm
the
saying?
same thing about Tank too, cause he got the power to put Tank on his ass bag now.
You
Shit.
know,
Listen, all knockout punches that got put on the ass bag or got stopped, okay? So no hard puncher is excluded from that. Ask Deontay Wilder, goddamn it, the hardest puncher of the generation. It happens to all of them.
I'm like this though, Crush. If the question is being asked, right? If the question itself is even being asked, that's why we want to see the fucking fights.
Exactly.
That's why we want to see them. Because we want these. These are the answers we want. I can't answer it for you. Crush can't answer it for you. K Rock cannot answer it for you. Nobody on this internet can answer that question. You know how it gets answered? Put the motherfuckers in there and let them fight.
Yep,
We
that's
don't need to
true.
babysit these fighters. We don't need to babysit these fighters. Yes, Abdullah showed last night his defense is solid, man. I told people this. That's why when I was live yesterday, and I know a lot of y'all missed it, but I'm like, he gets hit too much. Where y'all getting this and he get hit too much from? I'm not seeing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not seeing it. So what's going on, 88 Sports Talk? I'm not seeing it. So somebody going to show me film of Abdullah getting hit too much because I don't see it. Other than that one fight, don't come at me with that one little fight that he got dropped twice where he came back like a damn dog, like an animal, and destroyed him. Let's not act like y'all didn't see the part where he got up and said, "Shit, that wasn't nothing. It's my turn, motherfucker. Now let me see if you can take my shit." That's what I saw out of Abdullah Mason that night. I'm gonna tell you what else I saw. He checked off another box for me. He could take it and come back. He can get up and not get frustrated. He's cool, calm under pressure. The lights ain't too big for him. All of these check marks. Instead of y'all criticizing that one little dumb fight, y'all didn't see all the good that came out of it. And then the way he came after that fight in his next fight should have told you, bro. Hey, he was more patient now. He's more patient. He learned from that. This is why you go through these type of fights. He learned from it, and now he's not rushing his work no more. The fight immediately after that, he did not rush his work. He took his time and boxed properly. He actually was educated that fight, and he's been getting better and better at that each and every time. And last night, did you not see how, bro? Nakatina didn't even complain when they waved that fight off, bro. He was done. He was done. That boy hit like a mule, bro. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Abdullah hit like a goddamn mule. You know what I'm saying? Might have felt like a damn baseball bat hitting him or something. I don't know. But boy can crack for sure, bro. For sure. You know what I mean?
And Kano, also this,
Abdullah
let
has a
me
good
add
poker.
on. And he's facing punchers. He's been facing guys that could punch. What are y'all talking about? Man, listen, y'all ain't paying attention. Y'all ain't. I've been in the lab. I'm always in the lab. This
Mm.
this this kid has been facing punches, man, and he gets hit and he answers back. And them guys is not able to answer back the same way this man is. He be like, okay, check this out. Next thing you know, it's over, baby. This kid is the new sensation. It's going to be the next superstar. He's going to be that next pay-per-view. Looking at your future cash cow, and this kid is locked in. I love the system that the Mason
Mm.
family had. And wait till y'all see baby brother, because he's going to be something else too, Ishmael. He's
Oh
going to
yes,
be
sir.
something else too. I've been checking him out too. But man, salute to them, and they keeping it tight. He a well-mannered kid. He don't say too much. He said, I like to speak with my hands. Terminator X. Public enemy, baby. Speak with your
Yep, yep.
goddamn hands. And I like guys like that.
Abdullah has a good poker face. He didn't even look frustrated. And he got up to business, man. Uh, what does this have anything to do with anything? The guy that he knocked him down twice was coming up from 126. Did you ever see Abdullah Mason hurt in that fight? Because I didn't. They were flash knockdowns. What does this got to do with anything? Is this some type of form to discredit what Abdullah Mason has accomplished? Is this what this is this an attempt at trying to discredit this young man? I don't get it. People move up and down all the time. They do this all the time. It's not that, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about? He said he felt Nakatila power, but it didn't phase him, so he definitely not chinny. Nah, he ain't chinny. I don't get it, Anthony Jones. What are we talking about? Like, what is that supposed to mean? What is that even supposed to mean, man? I don't get it. I don't want to overreact because I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Are you not giving credit Abdul? You're not giving Abdullah credit, or you're giving him credit, or what is this supposed to be? Or am I going to get crickets off of this? People always have. You see, they always go to the negative, Crush. I've noticed this about people that don't like certain fighters. They always go to the negative. They'll criticize everything under the sun and not give them credit for anything at all. Anything. But if that's the case, who do you got at 135? Anthony Jones, who do you got at 135? Because whoever you got at 135, I got Abdullah over them. I got Abdullah beating him. I got Abdullah beating whoever you put up there at 135. Period. Period. K Rod, I see you still over there. You got anything to say, man? No.
Oh, look, I'm sorry. Did you say something? I apologize.
Nah, you ain't gotta apologize for shit. I just wanted to know if you had something to say or something to add to this.
Oh yeah. Like I just wanted to ask. Now that the title has been stripped with Abdullah Mace, like basically the WBO title being stripped from Keyshawn Davis. Does that now mean that Abdullah Mason will now be he'll now be like the next like a fighter in line to get the vacant title, right?
That would be an ideal thing. Hopefully that him and De Los Santos can fight next, or him or whoever they decide can fight next for that WBO title. That would be great if that happens, but I don't know. You know the politics of boxing. You never know how that's gonna go. But I would guess that he would fight his next fight against maybe a De Los Santos for that title. I would hope, but who knows? Crush having a grumpy OG's having a hard time staying over there.
Yeah, like I hope he gets it, man, because that'll be a really good that'll be a good stepping stone for his career, and I'd like to see that happen. So Abdullah Mason he can use that to leverage himself to go for undisputed, or he could just go straight up to 140 and just basically challenge people like fighters like Teofimo Lopez, right, and take his belt too.
Oh, I didn't even see this. Hold on, let me see. I didn't even see this yet. Oh yeah, yeah. All right, I got it. Anthony, you a hater. I got it. I got it. I got it. You a hater, man. But let the kid fight a natural 135 pounder who isn't damaged like Nakatila before we start saying he could beat the top dog like Shakur. Who is your favorite fighter? You still didn't answer my motherfucking question. Whoever your favorite fighter is, I got Abdullah over him.
Hey, Kato, like I was curious. There was like that one guy that came over to your channel. I think he was glazing Teofimo Lopez. I forgot what his name was, but he's like some bald-headed Hispanic dude, right? It was like a couple weeks ago. Like you dropped like a short on your channel.
Oh yeah, that Norbs. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a straight up idiot.
Yeah, yeah. Look, man, he need to stick. He need to stick to the battle rap scene. You know what I'm saying? He's the one who started all that URL over there in New York. The
Oh
URL
wow,
and all that. The battle rap. Yeah, that's him. That's where I
really?
know him. Yeah, that's where I know him from, man. I don't know why he started talking boxing and doing all this and all that, but his takes are not. Look, hey, fuck it. That's just it's his opinions, man. You know what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Uh,
I get along with him outside of boxing, okay? Like I said, but I don't like his takes at all. He knows that. I don't like his takes at all, man. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. Like I was gonna ask, have you ever heard of that one YouTuber, Broadway Joel?
I've heard of him, but I don't listen to him.
Yeah, same here. Like I don't like him. He's a piece of crap.
I don't know about that. I don't know him at all, so I don't know. You said that, not me. I don't talk about. I don't get into that shit with these YouTubers. I don't get into it with them, man. I let them be. They on their own lane. I'm in my lane. I don't bother them. They leave me alone. Anthony Jones, by the way, listen, man. What is he supposed to do? How are you supposed to, get better competition, but then not give him the opportunity? I don't get that theory. Let the kid fight a natural 135 pounder who isn't damaged like Nakatilia before we start saying he could beat the top dogs like Shakur. I don't need to wait for shit. I could tell you right now with a straight face that he beats all the motherfuckers at 135, man. And by you saying that he needs to face better competition, you're admitting that he should fight for a title or any of these other names that you're talking about that he supposedly ain't ready for. Cool. Who else is there at 135 for him to fight to prove to anybody anything other than what you already believe in? Who? Who else? Is he ready for Murataya? Is he ready for Tank? Is he ready for any of these people in your eyes? Then if not, then who else should he fight? Who? Because if it ain't none of them big names, people are going to continue to say what you're saying right now. They're going to continue to say what you're saying right now. Till he fights a big name like them, like the ones you're saying he's not ready for, you're always going to say he's not ready. At that point, you're just always going to say he's not ready. Is he not ready for De Los Santos the next fight? If they fight, is he not ranked number 2 in the WBO? Is he not a contender? He's damn near mandatory at this point? What are we protecting him from?
Yeah, I was
Well,
gonna
Keith.
ask.
All right. Hold on. I'm gonna entertain Anthony, man. Shit, fuck it. Well, Keyshawn fucked up, but if they fought next, I don't think he would have beat Keyshawn. Well, we won't know because Keyshawn wasn't disciplined enough to make weight. Now, will we? Murataya, he'll probably knock Murataya out, and you'll say, well, Murataya wasn't all that a bag of chips. You know, that's what's gonna happen, man. We know this is gonna happen this way, right? We know this, right? But people, we need to stop, man. We've seen this movie a billion times with other fighters, man. We've seen it a billion times. Keyshawn had less fights than Abdullah when he fought for the title. Did you think Keyshawn was ready then? Or did you think that he needed to fight better competition before he went for that title? Just asking. You never know when it's actual time to do. You don't know that. You have to just trust the process and let it be. Let him go for it. If anybody knows, and what's going on, Brett Fox, if anybody knows whether he's ready or not, it's his team. Those are the only people that know. And if they put him in for a title shot next, then that means his team believes he's ready. And it don't matter what you or I think. And these fighters cannot count on fans and the media to let them know when they're ready. They know when they're ready. They're the ones in there sacrificing. They're the ones in there sacrificing, right? I would love to see him a big fight next, a champion next. I hope he proves me wrong. I like the kid a lot. Javier a good fighter, but Abdullah within him, man. Hey, listen, all I'm saying is at some point there won't be nobody else to fight but to fight the big name. And then like ain't but so much waiting you could do. Boxing, you have a short career. You either go for it or you get left behind. Front line, I don't like chop chop. I don't like chop chop chaparro. I don't like
Really?
him.
Not really. But you don't like him? Why?
I just don't. I don't think he's the goods.
Yeah, I can see that because I was gonna say like for the fight that he had up against that Dijon Gonzalez dude, he was kind of throwing like a lot of uneducated punches. Like he was just trying to just roughhouse him.
We just need to stop getting caught in the moment, man. Just because he's a Amanda Serrano fighter doesn't mean he's the goods. Just because Amanda Serrano's backing him doesn't mean he's the truth. I just look at him for himself individually, and I'm not sold. I don't think he's the goods. I see a lot more talent, man, out of Puerto Rico than that. You know, Ricardo Figueroa has a lot of fighters over there, man, that to me are more worthy of speaking about. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you ain't getting an echo from me. You're getting an echo from K Rod. You can't be getting no echo from me.
Oh, am I
Yeah,
echoing?
it's just when you're not on muted, I hear the things that he's talking about. But yeah, I just ain't sold on him, man. I see a lot of other fighters that are Jankiel Rivera. That's somebody to talk about. William Ortiz. That's somebody to talk about, man. Uh, John, the Dominican that Ricardo Figueroa has, that's somebody to talk about. Oscar Collazo, that's somebody to talk about, man. I mean, I could keep naming and naming, man. We got Omar Rosario getting ready to face John Bowser. Two people that are at the crossroads that they need this fight. They both need to win, but only one can win. Those are fights we should be talking about. Chaparro, nah, nah. Yeah, Jankiel just signed with MVP. I saw that. So but see, where's that? Where's it at? Where's it at, TD? Talk to him, TD. Hey, that damn William Ortiz, that's my guy too. William Ortiz is my guy too. Jan Santana is a monster. Jankiel is a beast. Bro, bro. We talking about Chaparro? Is that what we doing? We talking about Chaparro? Oh yeah, you is echoing, bro.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yep. We talking about Chaparro? Nah, bro. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. You know what? Hey, that is my clone, bro. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. 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 All right, man. Hold on. Had to mute you, bro. I had to mute you, man, because that's what's going on right there. Yes, my name is William Ortiz, just like William Ortiz. But I'm the original, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm the first. You know what I'm saying? I'm the first, man. But yeah. But yeah. All right, K Rob. Hey, man, you got any last words? Because you breaking up on when you're on here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I just wanted to ask about those list of fighters. Uh, for that one fighter, Yan Santana. I thought that guy was a Dominican fighter, right?
He is. I said that.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I was thinking like he was either Puerto Rican. I
He
think, I
is
think.
in Puerto Rico.
Oh, really?
He lives there, man. He trains over there with Ricardo Figueroa.
Oh, okay, nice, nice. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, like I like him. I like him like a lot. He's a very good fighter. Yeah. Like I was also gonna ask about Brian Palaka. What's going on with him?
No comment.
Okay. All right. That's
No.
about
No.
it. Well, thank you.
All right, man. Thanks for coming in on, bro. Yeah, yeah, I had to get that off, man, 'cause there was a lot of echo going on over there, man. And like I was saying, yeah, he is, but he trains in PR, just like I told him. You know what I'm saying? Puerto Rico accepts him, man. He's over there living in Bayamon, with Ricardo and them and shit like that. So, he might have he's an honorary Puerto Rican, you know what I'm saying? He an honorary, man. That's why never mind. I ain't gonna get into that, man. I ain't gonna say that, man. I ain't gonna say that. Cause then that's gonna start some, it's gonna start some beef, even though I'm gonna win the beef anyway, man. Cause I don't never lose. I don't never lose, man. I'm a winner, man. I'm a winner, man. But man, the bottom line is Abdullah Mason is ready. I hear everybody, man. I appreciate Anthony Jones for giving me pushback. I get it. That's part of that's part of having a dialogue. You know what I'm saying? We don't see it the same though. We don't see it the same, and that's okay. That's okay. In a way, I have to respect Anthony Jones's view. I don't have to agree with it. You know what I'm saying? I believe he's the goods. I believe he's ready. I don't see no point in holding him back. I think his next fight should be for a title. I still believe he beats everybody at 135. That's not going to change until somebody in the ring proves me wrong. Till somebody go in there and beat him, I'm going to say they can't beat him. I just says what it is. They just ain't going to beat him. Nah, don't worry, K Rob, man. That happens, man. It's not a big deal, man. It's not a big deal, man. But yeah, man, I appreciate everybody that tuned in, man. Hopefully y'all smash the like button. TD Kano not ready for frontline smoke. Frontline, man. I'm always ready for smoke, bro. What are you talking about, bro? I'm always ready for smoke, bro. See my gloves up there, man, next to the Fresno Kendo poster? I'm always ready for the smoke, frontline. Come on, bro. What you think, man? Cause I'm 50. I'm about to be 55. I ain't got it. Huh? You think cause I'm about to turn 55, I ain't got it, frontline? Frontline. If I ain't mistaken, I believe you trying to test my upbringings, bro. I believe you trying to test my upbringings, bro. I don't, Dave. That's one thing, bro. And I'm getting old. I ain't never ducked no smoke. I've never ducked no smoke. And you can ask any gym around here. Ask about me. Ask about me. If anything, I've had people not show up to get this smoke with me. That's what normally happens. I'm sitting there waiting. Damn. Where they at, man? I thought they said they was gonna put hands and feet on me, man. Damn, man, it's all right. Bro, what the hell? Why y'all wasting my time? Oh man, listen to him, bro. Listen to him, bro. Oh, okay. All right, bro. All right, man. Listen, bro. You got it front line. You got it front line, man. Yo, you got it, man. But see, you live in Florida, man. You can go up 95 north and take the exit, man, to Jacksonville. You know what I mean? You could do that. You could do that. Mira, mi hermano. Tú puedes venir en la 95 Norte, subir para arriba, coger la salida de Jacksonville. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, bro. I figured if I tell it to you in Spanish, English, then there won't be no misunderstanding. And just let you know, I could dust the gloves off, man. The custom gloves, bro. They got the Puerto Rican flag on the thumbs over here. They got my logo on the top. And if they get a little bit bloody, that's okay. I'll get another custom one made and hang them back up. You feel me, man? I feel me, man. I'll always hang them back up, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't use the gloves more than once, man. Once they use once, man, boop. Actually, I gave Ack Wayne a pair. I gave Ack Wayne a pair of these motherfuckers, bro. At his last fight. Here, bro. Here, take them with you, bro. Those the real deals right there, man. Those the real, that's the real. But anyways, man, I appreciate everybody that tuned in. Hopefully y'all smash the like button. This always brought to you by CO Management, DV Tracksuits. Big shout out to the mighty LDBC. Logo TV. Yo, man, I'm up out of here, man. Deuce.